One thing I've never been able to understand about professional football is how a team that's losing just keeps trying to do the same thing time after time because perhaps the Dallas Cowboys or the Miami Dolphins or the Pittsburgh Steelers are doing it. If it causes us to run a shotgun or causes us to run the veer or put people in motion or whatever the case may be, we're going to do what gives us the best chance to win. And I think the only important thing in what you do offensively and defensively is it sound, is it simple, can your players execute it?
In 1975, the eyes were a bit sadder, and the mouth locked without a trace of a smile. But for over a decade, through good times and bad, Joe Namath has been the leader and the bulwark of the Jets' offense. Under his guidance, the Jets have historically maintained air superiority in the AFC. His right arm gives Lou Holtz the quick strike capability that provides touchdowns in clusters and salvos. But with or without Namath, the Jets' core of receivers remain the attack's vital strength, and as a unit, they are unmatched in pro football. In Castor, Barkham, Knight, and Bell, the Jets possess both depth and excellence. At 5'10", 160 pounds, Ed Bell is a water bug whose speed makes him an ideal target for the home run pass. Bell has the facility of snaking in and out of the nooks and crannies of his own defense, then turning it up deep. Unlike Bell, David Knight does not possess sprinter speed, but his technique is flawless, his patterns perfect, and his hands like flypaper. In number 83, Jerome Barkham, the Jets possess one of pro football's premier wide receivers. At 6'4", 212 pounds, Barkham has the speed to outrun the secondary. But his true value is in his ability to outmaneuver, outreach, outmuscle, and outfight defenders in a crowd. The corners of the end zone are the private domain of Barkham and the elephant's graveyard for unlucky cornerbacks. Barkham's working partner inside is tight end Rich Castor, a player many consider the finest at his position in pro football. Nicknamed the Antelope for his flowing stride, number 88 provides the Jets with a perfect deterrent for multiple zone defenses. Most tight ends can get a team 10 yards on call, but few can convert that 10 yards into 40 yards, and fewer still can turn first downs into touchdowns. Although the rangy tight end consistently rated double coverage, he averaged almost 18 yards a catch, a figure most wide receivers would rightly envy. In Bell, Knight, Barkham, and Castor, the Jets can muster a game-breaking pass offense and a formidable ally to an improved running attack. The delicate balance between passing and running is dictated by the achievements of the offensive line. Petz, Woods, Mulligan, Rasmussen, and Hill must control the line of scrimmage for the runners. Once into the hole, strong backs like Steve Davis and Bob Gresham can bully a defense. Number 26, Carl Garrett, is an explosive runner, adept at turning the corner at full throttle or gearing down and scooting through a mass defense under control. Garrett rounds out his talents as a skilled pass receiver. But while he is sleek and racy like a go-kart, the man who stokes the offense is 225 pounds of demolition derby. His name, John Riggins. If there had been stop signs in his birthplace of Centralia, Kansas, a small town of 500 people, John Riggins would probably have run through them. Like Brown and Zonka, Riggins is a battering ram who challenges and punishes a defense. For him, the shortest distance between 6 points is a straight line, not cross-country.
The only thing I know that I'm not a magician or a miracle worker. I want to win as soon as we possibly can, but I think the one thing that's very, very important to me, along with winning as soon as we possibly can, is to put the program on a good, firm foundation so that when we do reach that final plateau, that we stay there for years to come.
The future of the New York Jets is a bright one. The team Lou Holtz intends to construct is not one that ignites one year, then flames out the next. It must endure and contend year after year. To that end must come sacrifice, a total effort geared to winning. This means backing up solid hits with all-out hustle for loose balls. It means laying a body on another body at the goal line, sacrificing yourself to a pulling guard while making an individual play blend harmoniously with team play. In 1976, the Jets must pull together and make the team the star. It must employ individual skills in the context of a collective effort. With this will come consistency, respectability, and eventually the victories that will once again make the New York Jets contenders, not pretenders in the AFC East. '76 will usher in a new era for the New York Jets. There will be bold strategies and fresh new faces to blend with the nucleus of established talent. For Lou Holtz and the Jets, it will be first and goal.